Yo, what's going on YouTube? Back again with another video on the N54. Today I am replacing the belt tensioner on the front and obviously the belt itself, and I've got a couple of pulleys to change as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll take you along with me. There's the tensioner, cost me, it was like 47 quid I think, 50 quid, something like that. Belt was 20 quid I think from SES. This pulley here was £30, and the other pulley, that one, that was £20. Also borrowed my brother's torque wrench because I'm going to need this for this little job, so let's get started. Right, first thing I'm going to do is take off this air duct. I think these are a couple of Torx ones, but mine, like originally from the factory, but mine aren't. They are a couple of Pulleys wood screws for some reason, so I might have to get them replaced. It just comes out like that. Next thing to do is drop out this air filter. Then I'm just going to pop a glove over the end, stop any bits getting in there that we don't want. Okay. There is a little coolant pipe down here, and it's like a McDonald's straw. It's really fragile, so just be careful of that. It's that one there. It just clips into the top of the radiator shroud, so just be careful of it, make sure you don't crack it. Just unplug the fan. Right. Fun fact for you: the Big Larry power work light, this little fella, can actually take the weight of the E92 BMW, because I just dropped the jack around there and forgot about this torch here, and it took the whole weight. Pretty good. Right, hopefully that is the only screw holding that in, I think, because it's pretty floppy, so hopefully this rad, or fan, sorry, should just slide straight out when I unclip it upstairs. So let's have a little look. Right, fan is finally out. That was an absolute mission. It was this. It was this that was causing the problem. And it ended up just snapping, so it didn't come out for some reason. But it's out now. So this is all going to be replaced soon anyway, this intercooler pipe. So I'm not too worried about it. Right, so T27 to get out the screw that holds the inlet to the block. Right, next thing we're going to do is quite an important step. I'm going to take a picture of how the belt goes round, because if I muck that up then we're in a bit of trouble. So I'm just going to take a picture. Not a selfie. That's the belt off. There she is. Looks like it could be the original one. And one thing you do have to be careful is when you're doing these is where it's just aluminium, they can just round off that Torx bit there, Torx socket, so you've got to be really careful with that. Right, I have taken out the old one of the pulleys. I just thought I'd do like a quick comparison between the new one and the old one. So I don't know if you can hear this on the camera, but I'll put the microphone on my phone as well. But this is the old one. Sounds quite rough. And then this is the new one. Much better. Just do the old one again. So you can see it needed doing. I think these are the original pulleys and belt from new. So it's done 60,000 miles ish. So I think they recommend doing maybe 50,000, the belt and the pulleys and the tensioner. So good time to do it. torque these two pulleys up. Torque setting should be, look online, I think it's the 38 Newton meters. Well, that top pulley is a pig because of that intake tube that runs past it, but I'm not going to go and start unbolting off the turbo to get it off. But that's the two pulleys torqued, spinning nicely. Now I'm just going to get the tensioner back on. Well, not back on, put on, because it's a new one. So, I'm going to get this in. There is a little pin on the tensioner itself. I think you're supposed to leave that in till the last minute once you've got the belt in place. But just be careful because it does mean that it's under tension at the moment. Right, that's the tensioner and the two pulleys torqued. Next thing to do is get the belt round. Right, I don't know if you could see very well when I was doing that, but just when getting the breaker bar in for the TX60 bit that goes in here, you've got to really make sure it's square on when you're putting it in, and then when you're taking the tension off of that tensioner, it's only literally a tiny fraction that it's that you need to move it, and then just pull the pin out, and then the tension will go onto the belt as you let go of the breaker bar slowly. But it's all good, it's all nice and tight now, which is good. So I think we're ready to start her up in a sec and make sure she's running true and straight, nothing's about to ping off. So let's have a look. Right, finally I'm just going to go and put everything back together. I'm going to put the all the hoses need to be tightened up on the charge pipe, intercooler piping and all that I've taken off. I'm going to put the dust caps back on to the pulleys, make sure that no dirt or any dust gets into them. because they'll fail prematurely otherwise. We'll put the radiator cover, or sorry, the fan back in, plug that in, and that's pretty much it. And I'll give it a test run. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more BMW content, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.